Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a seed planted in the ground. It has the potential to grow into a mighty tree, but only if it receives the right nourishment, sunlight, water, and care. Now imagine that seed is your mind. What you feed it will determine what it becomes. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either be a cage that traps you in fear and doubt, or a garden that blossoms with hope, courage, and greatness. The choice is yours. Your mind is like a fertile garden capable of growing anything you plant within it. If you sow seeds of confidence, courage, and determination, your life will bloom with success and happiness. But if you allow weeds of self doubt, negativity, and fear to take root, they will choke your potential before it even has a chance to grow. The difference between those who flourish and those who wither is not luck or circumstances. It is the way they cultivate their minds. You are the gardener of your thoughts, and what you choose to nurture will shape the path of your life. Many people live their lives unaware of the power their thoughts hold. They believe they are at the mercy of external events, waiting for life to change before they can be happy. But real transformation does not start outside, it begins within. You cannot wait for the right time, the perfect opportunity, or someone else's approval to believe in yourself. The moment you decide to feed your mind with positive, empowering thoughts, everything around you starts to shift. Success is not about luck, it is about mindset, perseverance, and the refusal to let fear dictate your choices. Doubt is the biggest thief of dreams. Every time you tell yourself you are not good enough, you are watering the weeds of insecurity. Every time you hesitate because you fear failure, you are allowing fear to spread its roots deeper. The only way to break free from this cycle is to recognize that doubt is an illusion. It has no power unless you give it permission. The strongest individuals in history did not become great because they never doubted themselves. They became great because they did not let their doubts stop them. Your mind is a battlefield, and your greatest enemy is often your own inner voice. If you allow it to speak words of defeat, you will find yourself trapped in a prison of self imposed limitation. But if you train it to speak words of strength, you will discover an unstoppable force within you. Choose to replace every negative thought with one that empowers you. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am learning and I will improve. Instead of thinking, I am not enough, remind yourself, I am growing into the person I am meant to be. The words you repeat to yourself become the reality you live. No garden flourishes overnight. It takes patience, care, and resilience. Some days will be tough and you might feel like giving up. But remember, growth is not always visible immediately. Just because you don't see results today does not mean your efforts are in vain. Keep feeding your mind with positive thoughts, keep watering your dreams with effort, and soon you will see the fruits of your labor. The strongest trees are the ones that endure the harshest storms. Let your struggles shape you, not break you. The mind is the foundation of everything you become. If you want to change your life, you must start by changing your thoughts. Do not allow negativity to poison your potential. Make a conscious effort to nourish your mind with belief, courage, and hope. When you cultivate your mind with the right thoughts, you will grow into the person you are always meant. The biggest limitations in life are not the ones the world imposes on you, they are the ones you impose on yourself. Many people live in invisible cages, trapped by the belief that they are not talented enough, not smart enough, or not worthy enough to achieve their dreams. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you desire is your own mindset. If you can break free from the chains of self doubt, There is nothing you cannot accomplish. Your potential is limitless, but only if you believe it. Every great success story begins with self belief. Think of the people who have changed the world: scientists, artists, leaders, and entrepreneurs. They were not born extraordinary, they became extraordinary because they refused to accept limits. They faced failures, rejection, and criticism, but they did not let those obstacles define them. They saw possibilities where others saw problems. They believed in themselves when no one else did, and because of that, they achieved the impossible. You have that same power within you, you just need to unlock it. The human mind is designed to protect you from danger, but sometimes it overprotects you by keeping you in your comfort zone. Whenever you try something new, your mind might whisper, "What if you fail? What if people laugh at you?" But you must ask yourself, "What if you succeed? What if this one step changes your entire future?" Fear will always exist, but courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite it. You must train your mind to see challenges as opportunities, not threats. Many people seek validation from others before believing in themselves. They wait for someone to tell them they are talented, smart, or worthy. But true confidence comes from within. You cannot depend on others to believe in you. You must be your own biggest supporter. The moment you stop waiting for approval and start validating yourself, you become unstoppable. Because when you believe in yourself, you don't need anyone else to believe in you. Growth requires discomfort. If you want to reach your full potential, you must be willing to step into the unknown. It will be difficult. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when failures make you question your abilities, but do not let those moments define you. Instead, let them refine you. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. The only real failure is never trying at all. Your mind is the most powerful tool you own, and it will either work for you or against you. If you fill it with doubt, it will hold you back. But if you fill it with belief, it will propel you forward. Your dreams are possible, your goals are achievable, and your potential is waiting to be unleashed. The only question is, do you believe it? If you do, then nothing can stop you. Every great achievement begins as a tiny seed, an idea, a dream, a spark of inspiration. But just like a seed needs soil, sunlight, and water to grow, your dreams need resilience, determination, and the right mindset to thrive. The world is full of people who once had great ambitions but let them wither away because they lacked the strength to persevere. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the ability to stay strong in the face of challenges. The key to turning your dreams into reality lies in cultivating a resilient mindset. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it is about facing them with courage. Life will not always go as planned. There will be failures, heartbreaks, and disappointments along the way. But these are not signs that you should give up. They are signs that you are growing. Just as a tree must endure storms before it stands tall, you must endure struggles before you reach your full potential. The strongest minds are not the ones that never face hardship. They are the ones that refuse to be broken by it. One of the greatest myths in life is that success happens overnight. The truth is, success happens overnight. The truth is, success is a process, a slow, steady journey of growth, setbacks, and perseverance. When a seed is planted, it does not sprout instantly. It spends time in the darkness, developing roots that will support its growth. The same is true for you. Every time you face failure, Every time you struggle, you are growing unseen roots of strength and wisdom. Do not be discouraged if you do not see immediate results. Trust that every effort you make is preparing you for a breakthrough. Your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, I will never succeed, then you have already failed. But if you choose to say, I will keep going no matter what, then you have already won half the battle. The mind, like a garden, must be carefully cultivated. Weed out negativity and self doubt. Water your mind with positive thoughts and self belief. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and inspire you. A flower cannot bloom in toxic soil. Choose to grow in an environment that nurtures your success. Many people give up because they expect progress to be easy, but growth is never easy. A seed must break through the soil, struggle towards the light, and withstand the heat of the sun before it can bloom. Likewise, you must be willing to embrace discomfort, to push through obstacles, and to keep moving forward even when it feels impossible. Every challenge you overcome adds another layer of strength to your character. Every failure teaches you a lesson that will prepare you for the future. Do not fear setbacks, welcome them as part of your journey. Success is not about reaching the destination, it is about who you become along the way. A resilient mind does not just help you achieve your goals, it transforms you into someone who can handle anything life throws your way. The hardships, the struggles, the rejections, all of them are shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more powerful version of yourself. So keep going, keep growing, keep believing, because just like a tiny seed that grows into a mighty tree, your resilience will turn your dreams into reality. Your mind is the command center of your life. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every dream you chase begins with a single thought. Yet, so many of us are trapped by the invisible chains of negative thinking. We tell ourselves we are not capable, not worthy, not strong enough. But what if I told you that everything you believe about yourself is just a story you have been telling yourself? And just as you created that story, you have the power to rewrite it. The secret to success is not just hard work or talent, it is the ability to rewire your mind and train it for greatness. Your thoughts shape your reality, whether you realize it or not. If you constantly feed your mind with doubts and fears, you will live a life of hesitation and regret. But if you fill it with confidence and determination, you will walk a path of success and fulfillment. Scientists have proven that our brains are wired by repetition. Whatever you think about the most becomes your reality. If you tell yourself every day that you are weak, you will live like a weak person. But if you tell yourself, I am powerful, I am unstoppable, your mind will begin to believe it. Your life will always follow the direction of your strongest thoughts. Rising above negativity is not easy, but it is necessary. The world is full of people who will doubt you, criticize you, and try to hold you back. But the loudest voice you will ever hear is the one inside your own mind. If you do not control it, it will control you. That is why you must train your thoughts like a muscle, feeding it with strength, discipline, and self belief. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most influential leaders all have one thing in common: they have mastered their minds. They refuse to entertain negative thoughts. They reject the idea of failure and replace it with a mindset of perseverance. Transformation does not happen in a single moment, it is a cycle. You must rewire, rise, and repeat. Rewire your thoughts by consciously replacing doubt with confidence. Rise above your fears by taking action even when you are afraid. Repeat this process every day until success becomes second nature to you. Growth is not about perfection, it is about consistency. You will not change overnight, but if you commit to transforming your mind a little more each day, you will wake up one day and realize that you have become the person you always dreamed of being. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment to change their lives. They say, I will start when I feel ready, or I will believe in myself when I see results. But that is not how transformation works. You do not wait for motivation, you create it. You do not wait for confidence, you build it. You must act as if you already are the person you want to become. Speak like them, think like, and eventually you will become them. Your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality, so train it to see success before it even happens. Your thoughts are the foundation of your future. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. Stop replaying past failures and start replaying future victories. Stop waiting for permission to be great and start stepping into your power. The formula is simple. Rewire your mind, rise above your doubts, repeat the process until success is your new normal. Because once you master your thoughts, you will master your life.